Welcome on board Fast Track Flyer. Today we're talking about the one travel mistake that can end your trip before you even reach security. And if you're setting a new 2026 travel resolution, make it this. Don't get denied at check-in over your passport. Because in 2026, airlines are enforcing passport details like a hard no, and one small issue can ruin a whole trip. At Philadelphia International Airport, a newlywed couple was ready for their honeymoon. Bags packed, passports in hand, and then the check-in agent stopped them because of a tiny thread hanging from the passport. Not a missing passport, not an expired passport, a thread. They were denied boarding and their honeymoon collapsed before it even started. You've seen new passport rules in 2026 everywhere. Here's the truth. Most people get denied because of rules that already exist, enforced harder, especially at airline check-in. Today, I'm giving you the real-world passport traps that cause denials, the headline cases that prove it, and a 2-minute passport audit you can do tonight. This isn't hypothetical, it made headlines. A family said a small tear in a passport got their son denied boarding, and they lost around $1,500. A Malaysian newlywed couple said a rain-soaked passport killed their Turkey honeymoon, reporting 16,000 ringgit in losses. An Australian couple said a booking under Kate instead of Catherine forced a last-minute fix that cost over $3,000. And a U.S. traveler was reportedly denied entry to Poland because of handwritten notes inside the passport. Officials called it defacement. Different places, same lesson. Your trip can end at the counter. Rule number 1, your passport can be not expired and still be treated as invalid. Many countries require months of validity remaining beyond your trip. That's why travelers show up confident, get flagged by the system, and the airline says,
"We can't board you."
Airlines use real-time databases like IATA to make a go, sure no-go decision, because if you're not admissible, the airline can be on the hook. Real refusal example number 1. In Canada, a couple flying to Honduras was denied boarding because one passport was expiring a few months later. They lost the trip, then later received compensation after media coverage. Honduras entry requirement is listed as 6 months validity on travelstate.gov. Real refusal example number 2. The Guardian documented travelers being denied boarding after an airline insisted they needed 6 months validity. This is exactly why people get blindsided. They look at the expiry date and assume they're fine until the airline's rule check flags them. And there's another trap that looks in date but fails. The issue date rule, post-Brexit Schengen. Travelers have been barred from flights because the passport was considered too old based on its date of issue, even with months left before expiration. Rule number 2, blank pages. Yes, it still matters. Next trap, blank pages. This one is brutal because you can do everything right and still get stopped because there's literally nowhere to stamp you. Some countries can deny entry if you don't have enough space for stamps or visas. So don't assume a little space left is enough. Check now. Real refusal example number 1, Indonesia. A traveler reported flying 17 hours to Indonesia, then being pulled aside at immigration and ultimately sent back because her passport didn't have 2 blank pages. And yes, Indonesia's official U.S. travel info is clear. 2 blank visa pages and 6 months validity are required. Real refusal example number 2, South Africa. The Points Guy published a reader story describing being denied for not having enough passport pages when trying to fly to South Africa. And the U.S. State Department warning is explicit. You must have 2 consecutive completely blank visa pages, and you can be denied entry if you ignore it. Rule number 3, name mismatch. Now the one that feels petty until it costs you thousands, name mismatch. One couple said they got trapped at check-in because the ticket said Kate, but the passport said Catherine. They reported paying over $3,000 extra to fix it at the last minute. And if you've changed your name, marriage, divorce, court order, carry the proof so you can connect your identity across documents. Rule number 4, minor damage that ruins trips. Here's the harsh reality. Airlines often treat passport condition like a hard line because the destination might too. Story number 1, the thread. Remember that honeymoon denied over a thread hanging from the passport? That's real, and it happened at check-in. Story number 2, water damage. And that Malaysia honeymoon? Reports said the passport was rain-soaked. The couple said they lost 16,000 ringgit after being denied check-in. Story number 3, the tear. Business Insider reported a family whose son was denied boarding after staff saw a tear in his passport, about $1,500 lost. What counts as damage? The State Department draws a line. Normal wear like small bends isn't damage, but liquid stains, significant tears, unofficial markings on the data page, missing pages, or holes can be. If anything questionable, don't gamble, replace it. Weird but real. Writing in your passport. One of the most underrated ways to get denied is defacing your passport. Writing notes, doodles, stickers, anything that makes it look altered. The Associated Press reported a U.S. citizen was denied entry to Poland because border officials said her passport was defaced with handwritten notes under stamps. And if you think, I would never do that, here's the scary part. It can happen by accident. People reported a Chinese businessman who got stranded in South Korea after his 4-year-old drew all over his passport photo, adding hair, a beard, and scribbling over facial features. Authorities wouldn't accept it because they couldn't reliably verify his identity. And it's not just one-off stories. The Independent reported a family denied boarding after a child's scribble on a passport was treated as damage. So here's the rule. Never write in your passport and never let kids near it with pens or markers. If the photo page has ink on the face area, treat it like a trip-ending problem. Replace it before you fly. Rare but worth knowing, scan glitch. And yes, sometimes it's not visible damage. There are cases where travelers say a passport triggered a scanning error at check-in and they couldn't fix it in time. Rare, but it's why you don't wait until the last day to check everything. Example number 1, a newlywed couple in Ohio showed up the day after their wedding with brand new U.S. passports. At the airline check-in kiosk, the passport scan returned an unknown problem message. The desk tried scanning again, even manually typing the details. Still an error. They were denied boarding and went home to unpack their honeymoon luggage. The attorney involved suspected an issue with the passport's embedded chip. Example number 2. In 2025, the Philippines Department of Transportation investigated reports of travelers refused boarding over passports deemed defective. Official guidance cited cases where the passport chip can't be read by the system, and that alone can push an airline to stop you at check-in. Example number 3. Even when it doesn't cancel your flight, a chip on-charge reader error can derail your day. UK Border Force has an official letter noting that sometimes the passport microchip may not open correctly or another fault prevents it being read. And then you're diverted to manual inspection, which can wreck tight connections. So here's the play. If your passport won't scan, assume it's a trip risk. Show up early, ask for a manual document check, and if it keeps failing, start the replacement process before your departure day. The real 2026 layer, digital border systems. So what actually changes in 2026? Borders are getting more automated and passport linked, especially in Europe. More scanning, more automation, less let it slide. Europe's systems are getting more automated and passport linked. The EU's entry-exit system, EES, started being operational on October 12, 2025, rolling out gradually. ETIAS is scheduled to start operations in the last quarter of 2026, and it's linked to your passport. Translation, small issues, expiry windows, mismatched details, suspicious damage can surface faster, earlier, and more automatically. Do this tonight. 2 minutes, saves trips. Check your expiration and give yourself a safety buffer. Count your blank pages. Make sure your ticket name matches your passport letter for letter. Inspect for damage, stains, tears, missing pages, markings. If you've changed your name, carry the proof. And never, ever write inside your passport. That's the truth about passport rules in 2026. Most denials don't happen because people forget their passport. They happen because of small details airlines won't negotiate at check-in. So do the 2-minute passport audit before your next trip. Expiration buffer, blank pages, exact name match, damage check, and never write inside your passport. If you want my one-page checklist, comment audit and I'll drop it for you. And tell me in the comments, have you or someone you know ever been denied at the airport? What was the reason? Also, don't forget to watch my video on New Carry-On Rules 2026 so you can travel stress-free and feel confident you're up to date on what's allowed in your carry-on. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with the one friend who always says my passport is fine. Thank you for watching Fast Track Flyer. Safe travels, and I'll see you in the next one.